All right, Boulder Junction, the outdoorsmen. How's everybody doing tonight? Nice, that's what I like to hear. We're here for a live comedy show. This is the first live comedy show they're doing at the outdoorsmen. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming out. Thank you so much. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I will be your host this evening. My name is Grizzly. Yep, that's pretty much standard. Nope. Don't worry about it. That's standard. I'm all right with that. We do have a great feature comic tonight. Trevor Klumpner's in the house. Let him hear it, though. Okay, Trevor. And, of course, your headliner, Johnny Beaner, is here. Let him hear it. That's what I'm talking about. I am going to get things started. This is a very cool place, very interesting. I did comedy the other night at a bar. I walked into the bathroom and there was just a giant poster with a human skeleton, and it said, "Please do not do cocaine in this bathroom." That's what it said. Okay. And I'll tell you right now, it was the please that stopped me from doing cocaine in that bathroom. I figure if this skeleton has manners, I could, follow the rules, I guess. Nice. You guys are a great crowd. I literally wanted to throw out a cocaine joke right off the bat to see where we were at. Like I said, first show, I got to see where everybody's at, so we're good to go. Number one question of the night, though. Are we drinking or what? Hey! Cheers, everybody. Cheers. I went with the old Spotted Cow myself. Normally it's a Bud Light, but I didn't know how Boulder Junction felt about Kid Rock, so I went with the Spotted Cow. I did. Yeah, it's all right. No big deal. Let's just get right into it. My wife recently went through a transition, and I fully support that because it's 2023, and I don't want to get canceled or anything. But she used to be Catholic, and now she identifies as a witch. Yeah, she's Wiccan. Yep. I know. I thought they got rid of all the witches in the big Salem barbecue, but they're still around. They're called Wiccans now. Speaking of the great Salem barbecue, guys, could you imagine if they had radio commercials during the Salem witch hunt? Sunday. Meet us behind the church after Mass, because it's gonna be a witch hunt. That would be hilarious. Come on down, these witches are gonna be hot. Yes. I love that one. But I don't know, there's some similarities, there's some differences. It's weird, but it's not that weird. The transition itself was crazy. Like, my wife wasn't just Catholic. She was Irish Catholic. Yeah, this guy knows. Yeah, okay, so for those of you that don't know, Catholics are like Lord Almighty. And Irish Catholics are like, "Sweet Mary Joseph, Mother of Jesus Christ, Lord God, save the world for dying on the cross for all of our sins. Stopper of the great potato famine, getting Billy through college when he's duller than a bag of spoons. Almighty!" So I'm glad she's a witch now. Yeah, I'm glad she's a witch now. That was a crazy transition. But like I said, there's some similarities, there's some differences. They literally both have magic water, holy water, and moon water. They both have old men that wear robes that say magic words. It's usually about the water. "In nomine Patri et Filii Spiritus Sancti," or, whatever they say. And you got magic water, The rocks are totally different now. It's quartz and amethyst now, but I was totally fine with the meth. But I'm supportive. I'm fully supportive. I love her very much. She recently asked me if we could start pegging, so I know she still likes men on wood. She hates that joke. I love it, though. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know. The alternatives? What are the alternatives? Jesus Christ, Tom Cruise, Nothing. I don't know, some guy you're not allowed to draw pictures of, so I'm supportive. I'm all right with it. I love her very much. We were making love the other night from behind. Thank you. Thank you very much. And when we were done, she just, let go of my collar and pushed me down and went to the bathroom to take a dump, I assume. I don't know. I'm just kidding. We're not crazy. We're not crazy like that. No, we're boring. We're boring. If our sex life were a porn category, cream pies. That's it. We're boring. We're real boring. I mean, I come in her all the time, but, nothing special. Not on her face, not on her boobs, only inside. Guys, what the heck is going on here? I feel like I'm losing the crowd. I'm up here telling you that I'm just shooting loads with my wife all the time, and you don't seem to care. This is weird. Look, my wife tells people this stuff all the time, and they love it. They're all happy for her. I heard her telling her friends the other day, and they were so excited they wanted to buy her gifts. She's like, yeah, we're trying to have a baby. And they're like, yay! And here I am telling you people she's my cum dumpster, and you're all freaked out. That's sexist. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. It's sexist in this room. Ridiculous. No, we are. We're trying to have a baby. Yeah. We are. Just ropey loads all the time. Okay, I'm done. All right, that was the last one, I swear. Okay. We're trying to have a baby, and, she's a witch, so she wants to do a home birth. And I'm like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, she wants to do a water birth. Gross. I don't know about all that. But then I thought about it, and now I want to rent an Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? You can rent out an Airbnb, get the inflatable, jacuzzi or whatever, do the whole thing. We'll bring the doctors and midwives and all that. We'll do the whole thing, and we'll clean it up real good. They'll never know. Ever. Until I post the 5-star review and the pictures. Yeah. Of course it'll be a 5-star review, you know what I mean? But we get those pictures up there. Yeah. That's what I think we'll do. That's a good plan. Like you heard earlier, my name is Grizzly. I wasn't sure how to address it up here in Boulder Junction. I know it doesn't really work for you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from Southern California, born and raised. Yep, that's pretty much the response I get every time I tell people. Yeah. And so the nickname works out in Cali, where I'm from. You know what I mean? I know it doesn't work out here, right? The story goes, I showed up to high school my senior year with a full beard, and it's just been Grizzly ever since. I got an awe out of that. How cute. And I get it. I expect that out here in Boulder Junction, right? If I'd have shown up to some northern Wisconsin high school my senior year with a full beard, are you kidding me? I would have been bullied for being the last student with a beard. Just picked on all year long by the girls' softball team. Just pushed into the girls' locker room. This is where you change now. Yeah, I know. But Grizzly, I don't know. It works. I take it with me. It's fine. And it's really the hunters, you know what I mean? They're the ones that don't like it. Screw you, hunters. You're bullies. You're all bullies. I don't like it. Like some little girl in my son's 3rd grade class asked him if I was his auntie. Yeah, that's the word she used. So of course he says, no, that's my dad. And she makes a beeline straight for me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. She goes, do you know how to field dress a 7-point trophy? I go, what? She goes, shave. I didn't know what to do. I was shook. I didn't know what to do. But then I remembered my son was there. So then I just punched that little girl right in the face. I had to teach my boy how to deal with bullies. You know what I'm saying? I just let her have it. Yeah, it's terrible. From Southern California. I'm out here in Wisconsin. I tell people, usually they just look at me and go, yeah, I know. And I used to ask, how do you know? But I always got the same response. Well, bud, it's written all over your face. Really, Wisconsin? Really? First of all, I know bud means asshole. Because I've been in enough Menards parking lots, folks. Nice parking job, bud. You gonna move that truck there, bud? Thanks, bud. Yeah, Wisconsin, I know what it means. It's terrible. Hunters are just bullies, flat out bullies. And screw you, hunters, because my wife loves my face, and that's all that matters to me. She's the only one I want sitting on it, you know what I'm saying? Yep, we're back to the dirty jokes, here we go. Let's see, let's move on to something more fun. I was traumatized as a child. I was abused by my mother. That's a fun topic, right? She was very abusive. Not like physically or anything. She loves me very, very much. But she used to just let me sit there and watch any movie I wanted, as long as it was G-rated or PG-rated, fully unsupervised. And I don't know if you guys saw the Dickies and the Adidas, but I was born in the 80s and raised in the 90s. And if you guys, I don't know if you've seen any of the G-rated movies from the 80s and 90s, but it's just pure abuse. It's just abuse. It's terrible. It's horrible. My mom was just awful. What? Yeah. I'm not talking about the cartoons. The cartoons are whatever. Bambi's mom dies in the first 10 minutes. Simba's dad dies in the first 10 minutes. You get to sing and dance your way to happiness for the next hour and a half. Nope, I'm talking about the live action movies that are terrible for kids to watch. Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Has anyone seen that classic horror film? I got to watch that one all by myself. And if you haven't seen it, the kids get shrunk, tossed in the backyard, and it's an adventure to get back to the house. Rated G by Disney. Horrifying. Horrifying. Halfway through the film, they get attacked by an ant. I'm scared. This thing was like Godzilla size because they were shrunk. The ant was huge. I was horrified. But then they befriended the ant. They got to ride on its back. They fed him cookies. He got him halfway through the yard. He was cool. They had a house at one point. They were staying by this little Lego piece. They loved this animal so much, they gave him a name. They named him, and his name sucked. I'll give you that. It was Auntie. F for effort on that one. But the love was there nonetheless. They loved this animal. They named him Auntie, and I never wanted to step on another bug for the rest of my life. Until 5 minutes later, when they killed Auntie in a scorpion fight. First I'm afraid of the ant, then the ant's cool, then it gets killed by a scorpion. Horrifying. I'm sitting there watching this with my dog, petting him. He's my best friend. Auntie dies. The kids are crying. They just move on with the rest of the movie like nothing happened. And I'm just crying my eyes out. My mom comes in. Honey, what's wrong? What's going on? And I point at the TV and she goes, yeah, honey, no. Don't sit so close to the TV. It'll hurt your eyes. That's the generation I come from. Don't sit so close to the TV. It'll hurt your eyes. So, of course, what did we do? We grew up to make phones and tablets that won't go farther away than that. Screw you, Mom and Dad. We're rebels. We do what we want. Yeah. I was traumatized by all these horrible films, like Turner and Hooch. Has anyone seen that one? Yeah, that's a classic. They tricked you. They put Tom Hanks in there. You'll think it'll be a great family film. You fall in love with this animal. They get through the whole thing. 5 minutes before the credits roll, they kill the dog. 5 minutes. You get an hour and a half of a close relationship, a loving bond, and then death. There you go. Roll credits. We're good to go. Not good to go. Not good to go. Horrible. What was the worst one of all? Hook? Has anybody seen Hook? The late, great Robin Williams has to fight Dustin Hoffman on stilts. That was a classic film. If you haven't seen it, Peter Pan grows up. Like he leaves Neverland and he grows up. He wanted to experience real life. Cool. Cool, Peter. Good for you. But Hook never left. Hook's still an asshole. Hook's still a villain, and he never left. But the hero left, so, of course, the Lost Boys and Tinkerbell have to go find adult Peter Pan and bring him back to Neverland so he can save the day, right? But what happened to the Lost Boys while Peter Pan was gone? Like, they needed a new leader. They needed a new Pan, you know what I'm saying? And they got the coolest kid that I have ever seen in my life. She's shaking her head. You know who I'm talking about. Rufio. Rufio. This dude had 3 red mohawks. He was a badass skateboarder, knew all the cool tricks. He knew karate and shit. He was the coolest kid I'd ever seen in my life. Rufio. You know what I'm talking? Rufio. 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 Oh, shit. They killed him. They stabbed him in the chest. They stabbed him in the chest. And less than 15 minutes later, the credits roll. And we're left with that. Rufio was my hero. And Peter Pan got to save the day. He always saves the day. We don't care about Peter Pan. We cared about Rufio. They killed him. They rolled credits. Yay! And I'm just sitting there, tearing up. And here comes Mom. Honey, don't sit so close to the TV. It'll hurt your eyes. Yeah, Mom. Yeah, it hurt my eyes. Literally. Just absolute ridiculousness. That's enough of my trauma, though. What's up? Date night? Date night? Date night? Anybody else? Date nights? Nice. How'd you guys? I'm gonna do. This is the crowd work portion of the show. How'd you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking.
High school.
High school. Very nice. High school. Very nice. Congratulations. How'd you guys meet? They're boring. We're moving on. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. High school's fun.
She owns a business doing detailing, so I had my mother's car detailed for her, and that's how I met her.
Small business.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So nobody has the internet in Boulder Junction. Well, I'm going to talk about dating sites. That's what we like to call fishing. I'm going to go fishing. Didn't get a bite. That's okay. They're boring. No, they're not. That's all right. High school is cool. Small business is cool. But I met my wife on a dating site, and I don't do my online dating on the mainstream sites. You know what I mean? I like to do all my online dating on the dark web. So there's no farmers only for me. You know what I mean? No Christian mingle for this guy. I was on Christian Mangled. There's a lot of nurses on that site. That's a pretty good one. Don't go on that site. You're dating somebody, not you, sir. No. FarmersDaughtersOnly.com. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I don't know. I met my wife. The site we met on was vegansdon'tfuck.com. That's where I met the witch, everybody. That's where I met. All right, that's my time. My name is Grizzly.